y'all, it's TxStampin Sharon. I have a different kind of fold for you today. I saw it, but I couldn't find the instructions. So I'm going to show you how I figured it out. And mine looks a little bit different than the one that I saw, but I'm still happy with it. If you're new to my channel, I want to welcome you. I invite you to subscribe by hitting the button below and then hit the notification bell. You'll be notified every time I upload a video or I do a YouTube live. If you love this idea, I would love to hear your comments below. In the description box below, you can find information such as how to contact me, my website, if you want to purchase something, plus my blog link and so much more information. Thanks for watching, guys, and let's get started. On today's video, I'm using a stamp set called My Meadow, and since there's no sentiments, I earned the Sending You Thoughts as a free celebration item. During celebration from January to the end of March, if you purchase $50 on my website, you can pick out a celebration item. Celebration items are free, love free. I love the fonts in this, but I love the sentiments. So some great sentiments to put on the inside of the card. Now the card that I saw, let me show you my version, which is kind of a fun fold. The version that I saw, this was a little bit wider. And then after I made the card, I was like, oh, I bet she used a 12-inch piece of cardstock, which is why mine came out different. But I still love mine, and I'm going to show you how I came up with it. So I took a piece of printer paper that is 4 1/4 by 11 inches. And I kind of did this kind of a fold, more like a gate fold. Okay. Then I folded it back, and then I folded it back again. Then I brought in my Simply Score from Stampin' Up, and I put it on there. So I pretty much figured out that this first fold that I did was at 2 3/4, and then this one ended up at 1 3/8. Okay. So that's how I came up with my design. I do have some other samples to show you using my Meadow stamp set. And, you know, I think when you see this set, you feel like, oh, I have to build a whole city or a whole garden or whatever. You don't. I've got some cute cards with just like the wheelbarrow and then the one that I showed you already. I just did the little gazebo, some flowers, some birds, and the sentiment. Done. I just realized that this sentiment came from another fun stamp set that I have. Thinking of You, Friend, from the Honeybee. The Honeybee is available in the mini catalog, and I have totally fallen in love with that. As a matter of fact, I'm using the Designer Series paper that is another free item from Celebration, because I love the black and white side. So even if you don't want the B side, look at the other side. So my first layer is Whisper White, and it is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, because it's gonna go all the way across to connect both of those to connect one panel, but to cover up the other one. Then I have a layer of Basic Black that is 4 inches by 5 1/4. And then my Designer Series paper is 5 inches by 3 3/4. I have a strip of Designer Series paper that is 1 1/4 by 4 inches. Then I have my sentiment layers. So my actual sentiment layer, which is Whisper White, measures 3/4 of an inch by 2 1/4. My Basic Black is 1 inch by 2 1/2. And then my stamping layer is 2 inches by 2 3/4. The mat for that is 3 inches by 2 1/4. So we're going to go ahead and assemble. I only want adhesive on this side, not this side, or I would close up my card completely. And I have you know, I have been waiting all day to make this video, and I thought that the people cutting down trees next door were done. No, they just started back up. Now they're cutting up the trees. So, sigh, I tried. So maybe you can't hear it as loud as I can. I sure hope not, because it's kind of loud. All right, so we're just gonna add this piece here. I'm using black Memento ink. And I will stamp my gazebo first. Always wanting to use a mat underneath. I'm using the paper pierce mat from Stampin' Up. Do a couple of the birds. Using Granny Apple Green and Pineapple Punch. Talk about two bright colors. Now, one of the cards that I'm going to show you, there is a lot of detail to it, but I just want to show you the possibilities when you're using this stamp set. You don't have to do them all, but if you want to add all the pieces that come in that set, I got you covered. Again, using our black Memento, I'm going to be stamping the sentiment layer on the front. And for the inside, if loving thoughts could heal, you'd be better already. So cute. All right, we're gonna leave that open for a minute and let it dry. The Memento takes just a few more seconds longer. So I don't know, I seem to have a lot of luck lately, or bad luck, having that smear on my Whisper White cardstock. And it did right there. Look at that. That's been sitting there for a few minutes. Okay, let me fix it. So this time I put my adhesive on the black, and I'm not touching that. Live and learn, I guess. We're gonna pop these up with dimensionals. Add this layer first, and then this. Super sweet little card. Ready to see the other ones? So here is a super sweet one, just using the wheelbarrow and the flowers and a little bit of the grass. Very, very simple. I will have all the details on this entire card in the description box below, so that'll help you. And then how about this one? Again, just the gazebo, little clouds, some flowers, and then the sentiment, and then the die cut. Very simple. This was done on the shimmery white cardstock. I love glitter. Can you tell? All right, now here is the grand finale. How about that? It actually looks like more than it is, because the stamping was done for the grass, and then an aqua painter was used to fill it all in. Otherwise, you know, this is what we used for the grass. And then we just kind of blended it in, kind of did a little watercoloring. And really just the trees, the leaves, and the bridge. Okay, so it doesn't look, it looks like we did a lot on this one, but I didn't. So there you go. I sure hope I have inspired you with the My Meadow stamp set. Lots of variety. I think this is even like, this would be a great one for a guy, okay? It's really, they're more neutral, I think, don't you? Happy stamping, y'all.